Less than 5. Car 1. Car 2. Car 3. Car 4. Car 5. Car 6. Car 7. Car 8. Car 9. Car 10.
A big good morning and welcome to all viewers of the stream. We have just kicked off qualifying round number 1 here at TFTR. First on track, we have TCR. Going to be a big day here. We've got 4 rounds of qualifying ahead of us. Sun looking to be beating down, nice and hot day. Possible inclement weather tomorrow, so we're going to get through as much as we can as per the schedule today. Make sure you like, comment and share the stream as we go through today. Make sure everyone knows what we are doing here in Templestowe for the RCRA EP On-Road National Titles. Hope you guys enjoy the stream coverage.
Minute 45 down, 3:15 left on the clock. We got Jason Millsy, Milbourne out front. Tim Bounty in 2, Tim Moylan in 3, Scotty Rawlings in 4, Jason Dixon in the 5 spot. TCR on track first up here for the TFTR RCRA EP On-Road National Titles. Jason Millsy Milbourne with an 18.933 last time around. Starting to build a bit of a gap out there. He's got 3.2 seconds out in front of Tim Boundary at the moment. So, Nick, you will have leaders closing on you pretty shortly. Please give them room as they make their way around.
Two minutes left.
Three minutes down, 2 minutes left on the clock. Jason out front. Got a 5-second lead over Tim and 2. John Krillis up to the 3 spot now. 18.9 last time around for John Krillis. Tim Moylan, Tim Bounty going back and forth on the times. 0.05 of a second in it between those two. 1 minute 30 left on the clock. Jason Dixon putting his hot lap in that time around at 18.939. Scotty Rawlings with an 18.797, almost hot lap of the heat. 1 minute left on the clock, drivers. 1 minute left to go.
1 minute left.
Junior drivers, please be ready. You'll be up next. Jason Milbourne looking smooth out there at the moment. 6.2 seconds a gap he has built. John Krillis in 2, Tim Moylan in 3, Jason Dixon in 4, Scotty Rawlings in 5, Tim Bounty in 6. 30 seconds left to go, drivers. 30 seconds left on the clock.
30 seconds left.
Jason Milbourne, hot lap of the heat. 18.752 that time around. Still finding pace out there. Track conditions are primed at the moment. 15 seconds left on the clock. Junior drivers, please be ready.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Keep going till call done, please, drivers. Keep going till your call done.
Mills are done. Tim Moylan done. Boundy done. Nick done. Jason done. John done. Stevie done. Scott Rawlings done.
Thank you, drivers. Thank you, marshals. Drivers making their way off the stand. Radios to the boxes. Left switched on. And straight out to marshal in your designated position, please.
Your name, remember, okay?
Jason Milbourne taking first round TQ of TCR. A solid run. Built up a 5-second gap over John Krillis coming home. And P2, Tim
All
Boundy in
drivers are
3.
finished. The race is completed.
He's only a pup.
Up next, race number 2. ISTC Junior. Heat 1 of 1. Race order is
No, just a 12-year-old.
Ty Moylan, Phoenix Eggleton, Ryan
13
Parkinson,
next year, not even
Anson
13
Yu,
this year.
Max Boxer, Samuel Foster.
Qualifying day gets underway and it's a fitting class to kick us off. TCR front wheel drive taking the top spot in the first run of the day. Jason Milbourne. Mills, how are things feeling out there for you?
It's good just to have an actual run. I haven't had a run all weekend. It's like, this is the first run, so it's kind of get the nerves out, right? It's just get the nerves. I'm still a bit shaky because I haven't had any rundown, so it's good to get out there and just get the car on the track.
What are you anticipating track conditions for not just TCR but the other classes today with the predicted 37?
I was a bit disappointed. I thought the track would be way grippier. I mean, I think we heard an 18.5. That's slow. That's a second slow. So let's hope the track builds. Really.
Okay. Well, great way to start the day. Good luck in the next one.
Yeah, boy.
Foster, Max Boxer, Anson Yu, Harry Boxer. 45 seconds to the start of the race. Ryan Parkinson, Jack Cooper, Ty Moylan.
No more laps, guys. Making our way back around. Front section is closed.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
No more laps, drivers. No more laps. No more laps. Drivers, you'll be going off in numerical order, 1 through
15
10.
seconds to the start of the race.
Drivers watching your cars, going on your numbers.
Less than 5. Car 1. Car 2. Car 3. Car 4. Car 5. Car 6. Car 7. Car 8. Car 9. Car 10.
All cars making their way around on their first and second laps. Now, please keep it peeling with each driver. Work with each other out there, drivers. Caution back straight.
Four minutes left.
Marshals, please place cars down and leave them. If it's any more than a body tuck, please leave the cars. So out front of the moment, we've got Phoenix Eagle to lead of the way, 18.963 last time around. He's got a 0.25 second gap over Ryan Parkinson and 2, Ty Moylan and 3. Ty Moylan putting down a 19.034 last time around. Whole lap from Phoenix and 18.963. Call for Scotty Rawlings to scrutineering. Call for Scotty Rawlings to make your way to scrutineering. So Phoenix Eggleton out
3 minutes
1:19 flat that time around. Ryan Parkinson with a 19.5. Phoenix building up a 1.3 second gap. Ty Moreland in the 3 spot. Jack Cooper in 4. Max Boxer in 5. .240 down, 2:20 left on the clock. Phoenix Eggleton leading the way. Ryan Parkinson in 2, Ty Moreland in 3. Ty Moreland putting in hot lap of the heat now, 18.950. Ryan and Ty separated by a 1/10 of a second last time by.
2 minutes left.
Work with each other out there, please, drivers. Quicker driver closest in behind you, let them on through. Thank you very much. 1 minute 30 left on the clock, drivers. 1:30 to go. Phoenix Eggleton in 1, Ryan Parkinson in 2, Ty Moreland in 3. Ty with quickest lap of the heat. Phoenix Eggleton now goes hot lap of the heat, 18.839 with 1 minute 20 left on the clock. Phoenix out to a 2-second gap over Ryan Parkinson in 2. Only 4/10 of a second separating Ryan Parkinson and Ty Moreland now. Just over a minute remaining, drivers. Ty Moreland putting his PB lap in that time around at 18.861.
1 minute left.
Back up to P2 now for Ty Moreland. Less than a minute on the clock. 21.5 heat number 1 drivers, please be ready. 21.5 heat 1 drivers, please be ready.
45 seconds left.
Phoenix Eggleton goes new hot lap of the heat, 18.828.
.30 seconds left.
So Phoenix Eggleton leading the way out there. He's got a 1.3 second gap this
15
time
seconds
around.
left.
And caught up a little bit on the last one. So leader making his
10,
way to the line.
9, 8,
Ty Moreland
7,
putting down at 18.721, trying to close
4,
that gap on up.
3,
So leaders heading their way
2,
down the back
1.
straight. Keep going to your call done, please, drivers. Keep going to your call done. Leaders coming through here, guys, into the teardrop onto the front section.
Ty Moreland done. Max Boxer done. Phoenix Eggleton done. Samuel Foster done. Anson Yu done. Ryan Parkinson done. Jack Cooper done. All drivers are finished.
That is all drivers
Back to
done.
USA
All
done.
drivers
The
done.
race is
Thank you,
completed.
drivers. Thank you, marshals. Phoenix Eggleton taking around number 1 in juniors. Ty Moreland coming home 2. Ryan Parkinson 3. Jack Cooper in 4. Max Boxer rounding out the top 5.
How about now? Ah, fucking got me. I'll put it down or what?
Up next, race number 3. ISTC 21.5T. Heat 1 of 4. Race order is Joe Zacharias, Dean Jones, Ian Murray, Theo, Ryan Wheeler, David Arthur, Ollie Blair Long, Craig Steckelenbuck, Gary Carvajal, Charlie.
Qualifying for juniors is underway and taking TQ in round 1 is young Phoenix Eggleton. Phoenix looked like a pretty close run again. You and Ty teasing us yesterday with just how close you guys are going to be today. How did it feel out there?
Yeah, it felt really good at the end. I just let Ty through. I knew I had it in the bag. He had to get like 2.1 seconds over me or something, and I just held on the back of him, made sure he didn't get it, and yeah, just cruised along really.
You have a maturity beyond your years. Great start to the day. Good luck in round 2.
Thank you.
Craig Steckelenbuck, David Arthur, Dean Jones, Ryan Wheeler, 45 seconds to the start of the race.
Single warm-up lap drivers, once you have completed your warm-up, bring it around just before the start line on the final corner.
30 seconds
No
to the
more
start of the
warm-up
race.
laps, no more warm-up laps. Marshals should all be in position. Drivers, you'll be going in numerical order, 1 through 10.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Watching your cars, drivers. Go on your number.
Less than 5. Car 1. Car 2. Car 3. Car 4. Car 5. Car 6. Car 7. Car 8. Car 9. Car 10.
.21.5, heat number 1 on track at the moment. Work with each other out there, drivers. Quicker driver closes on in, let them on through, run your own heat.
Oh, what's going on, stream viewers? I have my own microphone, so I'm going to be able to respond to comments all throughout today. Massive thank you for everyone checking in already. Lee Grace, I see you. Yes, it's raining. Hopefully racing on in Bayside. Yeah, with any luck for you guys get a good race day up there as well. I believe it's a little bit better than it was yesterday. Go Legal Eggleton, cheering on. Egg is Lee Grace. Same as Chrissy Eggleton. Thanks for checking in, guys. Make sure you do check in. Let us know
4
where you are
minutes left.
checking in from all around Australia, even the world, hopefully. Make sure to like, comment, and share as the stream goes on as well.
Oh, 1 minute 15 down. We've got 3:45 left on the clock. We've got Theo out in front. Bones in P2. Craig now up to the 3 spot. Hot lap coming from Ian Murray, currently sitting in P4. David in 5. Zolt in 6. And Ryan Wheeler in the 7 spot. Everyone out here setting time to beat 4:21.5. Ian Murray laying down hot lap of the heat, bumping up to P2 now, 19.969.
3 minutes left.
Two minutes 15 down, drivers 2:45 left on the clock. Theo putting his hot lap in last time around, a 19.988. Just slightly off hot lap of the heat so far, building that gap up just a little bit. Two minutes left on the clock, drivers. Theo out front, Ian Murray in 2, Craig in 3.
2 minutes left.
Dean Jones Bones in 4. David Arthur in the 5 spot. Craig laying down a hot lap of the heat by quite some margin, 19.321 that time around. Trying to close in on the top 2 drivers. Ian Murray goes to P2. Theo in a 1 spot. Craig within half a second now of the top 3 drivers. 1 minute 30 left on the clock, drivers. 1:30 to go. .21.5, heat number 2 drivers, please be ready. You'll be up next. 21.5, heat 2 drivers, you're up next. Oh, 1 minute left on the clock,
1 minute
drivers.
left.
Theo still leading the way. Ian Murray closing in. Craig also closing in, putting down a 19.3 that time around. Gap between first and second down to 0.3 of a second now. Ian Murray another half a second behind.
45 seconds left.
Thirty seconds left on the clock, drivers. 30 seconds to go. Craig
30 seconds left.
leading the way now. Theo in 2, Ian Murray to 3. Zolt still holding on to 4. Dean Jones in the 5. 20 seconds left on the clock, drivers.
15 seconds left. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Keep going to your call done, drivers. Keep going to your call done. Everyone's still live out there. Everyone is still live.
Ryan Wheeler done. Ian Murray done. Theo done. Craig Steckelenburg done. Dean Jones done. Joe Zacharias done.
Just one car still live. David making his way around. All drivers are
finished.
done. Thank you,
David Barker
drivers.
done.
Thank you,
The race is
marshals.
completed.
Drivers making your way off the stand. Remotes left on and in the boxes. And straight out to Marshall, please. Straight out to Marshall.
Is that why they brought you down? I drove down one,
Up next, race number 4. ISTC 21.5T. Heat 2 of 4. Race order is Russell, Ronald Maya, Lyndon, Ren Bensi, John Theodorou, Declan Bursay, Goody, Carl Mold, Sod, Nigel.
Qualifying round 1 is underway for 21.5. First group topped out by Craig Stecklenburg. Nice run. Yeah, how'd you feel the car was in that one?
Oh, look, it was actually quite slippery and actually a little bad for me. So hope to improve next one.
You going to make some changes or just wait for the track conditions to come as the sun gets a bit hotter?
Yeah, probably track conditions and probably got to work on my tyre prep. It was quite slippery.
What could you do to improve the tyre prep?
Oh, look, probably just sand them more, ask the boys, see what I should do, sand them a bit more. I think they'll just wear in and it'll get better.
Well, a nice way to start your day. Good luck in the next one.
Thank you. Thanks, mate.
Drivers, you'll be going in numerical order 1 through 10. Go on your number,
15
please,
seconds to the
drivers. You'll
start
be
of the
going
race.
on your number. Should have all marshals out there ready to go. Drivers, watching your cars. Go on your number.
Less than 5. Car 1. Car 2. Car 3. Car 4. Car 5. Car 6. Car 7. Car 8. Car 9.
What's
Car
going
10.
on, Tom Frost? Thanks for checking in. Yes, should be jealous. It is a beautiful day here in Melbourne for the TFTR RCRA EP on Road Nationals.
So all cars live on track out there working their way around on their first laps. Lynn and Turvey with a 19.351. Hot lap straight up. Time to beat from Craig in the previous heat. 15 lap run, 5:05.5. Russell Malice now to the top. 18.807 that time around.
Four minutes left.
Work with each other out there, drivers. Work with each other. Quicker driver closes on in, let them on through. Run your own race out there. Caution on the time loop. That's all clear. Minute 30 down. We've got Lyndon Turvey back out to the front now with 19.3 last time around. Russell Mallis in the 2 spot with a hot lap of 18.807. Ronald Mayer in 3. Renato in the 4 spot. Nigel in the 5. Lyndon Turvey that time around a 19.334. Russell with a 19.101. Gap shortens down a little bit. Gap between first and second, 1.6 seconds. Another 1.2 back will be Ronald Mayer in the 3.
3 minutes left.
Two and a half down, 2.5 to go. Two minutes left on the clock, drivers. 2 minutes left on the clock. We got Russell Mallis leading the way out there at the moment. We follow on board with
2
him,
minutes left.
working his way through the switchbacks, so white, blue and orange. Leading the way out there. He's got a 1.8 second lead over the field at the moment. Through the chicane at the top of the hill, coming back towards us into the teardrop. Over the timing loop. This time around for Russell Mallis, a 19 flat, starting to extend the lead out now. Lyndon Turvey with a 20.5 last time around. Ronald Mayer with a 19.2, looking to close in on that 2 spot. 0.4 of a second between second and third out there at the moment. 1 minute 30 left on the clock. 21.5, heat number 3 drivers, please be ready. 21.5, heat 3 drivers, please be ready. Russell Mallis out to a 3-second lead now as he works his way around. Onto the back straight away to the top of the hill through chicane. Beautiful paint scheme for Russell Mallis. He works his way around the teardrop. Over the timer loop for another lap. That time around a 19.500. 1 minute left on the clock, drivers. 1 minute left to go. Lyndon Turvey and Ronald Mayer. Tight between those two. Only a 1/10 of a second in it between them.
45 seconds left.
Final 45 seconds left on the clock. Time to beat from the previous heat was Craig with a 15.505.5. Couple of drivers looking to beat that in this heat. We work our way towards the top end. 30 seconds left on the clock, drivers. 30 seconds left to go as your leader makes his way around for another lap. Over into the switchbacks. Into the sweeper he goes. Onto the back straight.
15 seconds left.
Final 15 seconds, drivers. Nice
10,
clean lines for Russell,
9,
making his way over
8,
the timing loop.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Onto the back straight away with your leader. Keep going to your call done, please, drivers. Keep going to your call done.
Declan Bursay done. Russell done. Ren Bensi done. John Theodore done. Saad done. Ronald Maya done. Carl Mold done. Lyndon done. Goody done.
That is all drivers
drivers are
done.
finished.
Thank you, drivers.
Nigel done.
Thank you,
The race is completed.
marshals. Drivers making your way off the stand, leaving your radios switched on in the boxes and straight out to your designated marshalling position. Russell Mallis setting time to beat out there now. 16 lap run, 5:11.9. Hot lap with an 18.8 as well.
Up next, race number 5. ISTC 21.5T. Heat 3 of 4. Race order is Philip, Jake McKee, Tom, Ray Zarb, Matt, Gary Thomas, Robert Foster.
Group 2 of 21.5, first round of qualifying, Ronald Mayer, solid run, P2 in the end for that one. Yeah, how'd you find everything?
Yeah, I was happy to have a good run, especially after practicing. So have a good, steady run for a qualifying is good. So hopefully I can bump up a little bit higher and end up in the B group.
It's always good to get a banker in first run out, isn't it?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, it's especially with new tyres and everything else, and don't know what the weather's like this morning. So it was very nice to have a nice clean run.
Beautiful job. Good luck.
Thank you.
Race.
Single warm-up lap, please, drivers. Pulling it up before the timing loop.
30 seconds to the start of the race. Jake McKee. "15 seconds to the start of the race.
Alrighty, drivers, here we going in numerical order, 1 through 10. Drivers watching your cars. Roger Fong, bring it back. Roger Fong, bring it back.
Roger, bring it back. Track wasn't open, Roger.
Car 1. Car 2. Car 3. Car 4. Car 5. Car 6. Car 7. Car 8. Car 9. Car 10.
Caution in the teardrop. So everyone making their way around onto the second laps. We've got Philip Merrick out front, Raise Up 2, Jake McKee in 3. Raise Up putting hot laps in, one after the other, 18-1.
4 minutes left.
So time to beat from Russell Mallis was a 16-lap run, 5:11.9. Raise Up now into the 17s with a 17.975, hot lap of the heat. Philip Mellerick in 2, Jake McKee in 3, Matt Stagg in 4s, and even in the 5 spot. Raise Up now down to a 17.892, pumping out the hot laps out there at the moment with 1 minute 30 down. We've got 3.5 left on the clock. Following on board with Raise Up at the moment, working his way around onto the back straightaway. Rocking the all yellow car number 4. Through the chicane, onto the short chute, into the teardrops. Got a bit of traffic to navigate in front of him, thank you. Over the timing loop for another lap, this time around at 18.251. Through the switchbacks onto the back straight once again. Raise Up with a 1.1 second lead over Jake McKee in the 2 spot. Philip Merrick in 3, Matt Stagg in 4, Jerry Thomas now in the 5 spot.
Good question, DZ. We had a state delegate meeting this morning. The state delegates chose, instead of deciding to run finals or any finals today, that we're going to push through with the 4 qualifiers as scheduled today. And with any luck, we will get finals in tomorrow. At this stage, the rain is looking tough, but possibly a delayed start, and we might be able to keep it all running. We'll see how we go. We'll keep it updated as much as possible.
Two minutes left on the clock, drivers. 2 minutes left on the clock. Raise Up out front. He's got a 1.2 second lead. Jake in the 2 spot. Philip in 3. So we follow on board now with Jake McKee coming in 2 spot at the moment. 1.4 second behind Raise Up. Last time around at 18.3. Following him down the back straight, up and over the hill, through the chicane, through the short route into the teardrop. Going to encounter a bit of traffic shortly. An 18.6 that time around, so second place working his way onto the back straight, looking with the blue and a white. 1:20 left on the clock, drivers. 1:20 to go. Razor with now almost a 2-second lead over Jake in the 2 spot. Philip in 3. Jerry in 4. Michael now in the 5 spot. Razor looking to set new time to beat in 21.5. Heat number 3. Heat number 4 drivers, please be ready. 21.5. Heat 4 drivers, please be ready. You'll be up next.
Good morning, Adrian. Thank you very much for checking in, mate. It is looking like a lovely day here.
45 seconds to go, drivers. 45 seconds left on the clock.
"30 seconds left.
Fifteen seconds left on the clock, drivers. Drivers, keep going till your call done. Keep going till your call done.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Philip done. Tom done. Gary Thomas done. Michael Martinez done. Jake McKee done. Ray Zarb done. Stephen Ozen done. Matt done. Roger done.
Just last few cars making their way around out there at the moment.
All drivers are finished.
That is all
Robert
drivers
Foster
done. Thank you, drivers. Thank you,
completed.
marshals. Drivers making their way off the stand. Remotes to the boxes, please. Switched on. Leave them switched on and straight out to your designated marshalling position. Up now, 21.5, heat number 4.
Yeah, weather is beautiful here today. It is going to heat up quite a lot later though, Adrian. Looking to be about
Up next,
37
race number
degrees
6.
as we go
ISTC
through the day.
21.5T. Heat 4 of 4. Race order is Logan Rintoul, Rob Story, Glenn, Dan Marr, Terry Norman, Andrew Chong, Cooper Webster, Aaron Smith.
Qualifying here continues. Round 1, 21.5, topping out Group 3 is Ray Zarb. I want to talk to you about your preparation, mate. You're a committed RC racer. I'm sure you were wrenching till many hours into the night last night. Is that correct?
All night. Just, I think about midnight, and that was it. It was enough for me. But it's still a bit slippery out there. I hope I get more out of it during the day.
So the truth is, I actually saw you at the pub and you were quite merry and relaxed. I thought that was your preparation for today.
A few whiskies helped a bit, so yeah, you know, a few tables a bit unmessed around the thing, yeah.
Yes, you're a cheeky bugger. Mate, great start. You are in the second group, hoping to secure a spot in the A main. I think, yeah, clean run out front, looked pretty solid.
Yeah, look, I think the car could be in the A's. It's just me putting it there, you know. So at the end of the day, look, it's only a first run. We've got 3 more to go today, so it'll be good, yeah.
Good start. Good luck.
Thanks, guys. Thank you.
Thanks for the chat. Don't you tickle me.
Drivers, you'll be going off in numerical order, 1 through to 10.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Should have all marshals out in position. Thank you, marshals. Drivers watching your cars, going on your number.
Less than 5. Car 1. Car 2. Car 3. Car 4. Car 5. Car 6. Car 7. Car 8. Car 9. Car 10.
All cars off and running. 21.5, heat number 4 of 4. Logan with a 17.8, 17.8 also for Glenn Wilson. Rob Story with a 18.7. Terry Norman with a 18.1. 18.3 for Chang Ling. Cooper Webster with a 19.1. Aaron Smith with a 20.1. Clay Devlin with a 18.9. Time to beat from Ray Zarb with a 17 lap run, 5:12.6. Everyone aiming to beat that in this one. Logan Rintoul. Last time around a 17.5. Glenn Wilson with a 17.5 as well. Gap between first and second, only 7,000th of a second out there at the moment. Logan puts his hot lap in with a 17.503. Glenn Wilson with a 17.528. Gap now at a 300th of a second between first and second. Terry Norman another second behind that. Rob Story in the 4 spot. Jangling rounding out your top 5. Early days out there here in 21.5. Heat number 4 of 4, the top seeded heat. Glenn Wilson now to the top of the timing sheets with a 17.381, 3/10 in front of Logan Rintoul. This time around, Glenn Wilson with a 17.620, Logan with a 17.9, gap towards Glenn. It's 7/10 of a second now. Glenn looking smooth out there at the moment.
Three minutes left.
2 minutes down, 3 minutes left on the clock. Still leader making his way over the timing loop. Coming up on a bit of traffic here. Let the leaders on through, please, driver. Quicker driver close in on you. Let them on through. Glenn Wilson leading the way. He's got 1.7 seconds over Logan Rintoul now. Terry Norman in the 3 spots. Another 1.6 seconds behind. Changling in 4. Rob Story in 5. Two minutes left on the clock, drivers. 2 minutes left to go. Logan crosses for another lap, puts in a hot lap of the heat. That time around 17.293. Closes the gap back in on Glenn Wilson. So we pick up with Glenn Wilson on the stream. Through, down the hot short chute into the teardrop. Over the line. One minute left on the clock, drivers. Leader coming across the line this time around, a 17.842 as we watch on going through the switchbacks. Onto the back, straight away through the sweeper. Less than a minute on the clock. Glenn Wilson out to a 3/10 of a second lead. Logan Rintoul starting to reel him back on in now. Terry Norman 4 seconds behind, so top 2 have gapped out. Final 45 seconds on the clock, drivers. Logan and Glenn. Glenn still leading the way. 4/10 last time as they hit the loop. We continue to follow along with Glenn. Working his way through the teardrop. Over the timing loop this time around. A 17.9. Logan Rintoul with a 17.8. Gap drops down another 10th. It's down to 3/10 of a second between Glenn and Logan now. Working his way down through the chicane. Into the short chute towards the teardrop.
15
over the
left.
timing loop for another lap. A 17.5 of Logan Rintoul. A 17.6 for Glenn
10,
Wilson. Gap down
9,
to 2/10 of a second
8,
now. 10 second
7,
timer starting to tick
6,
on down. It's going to be tight
5,
at the top here.
4, 3.
Keep going to your
2,
call done, drivers.
1.
Keep going to your call done.
Logan Rintoul done. Glenn done. Rob Story done. Terry Norman done. Cooper Webster done. Dan Moore
Cross the
done.
line, drivers. You'll be done. Logan Rintoul pumping out a 17.565 in his last lap.
Chong done.
Glenn Wilson with a 17.6. Gap drops down to 1.6, but still goes in favour
Aaron Smith
of
done.
Glenn Wilson by 1/10 of a second in the end. Terry Norman coming home in P3. Rob Story in 4. Dan Moore in the 5 spot. TQ going towards Glenn Wilson for round number 1. 21.5,
All drivers
four
are
drivers
finished.
making your way out
race
to
is
Marshall,
completed.
please.
TQ round 1 of qualifying here for 21.5, and it's the local hotshot, Glenn Wilson. You've got to be happy. It's been a challenging last couple of days, but you got a good start.
That was a good start. So hot, the conditions here, but yeah, I'm a bit cooked from trying to run the meet as well. But yeah, I was pretty happy with that. Logan was coming home strong, but just held on. So.
Mitch was trying to make you nervous, wasn't he?
He sure was, yeah. Almost threw it away, but yeah, Logan's got a fast car at the end of the run, so I might have to have a look at how I've set my car up, but yeah.
Does the weather forecast for tomorrow play into your mind? Like, obviously, qualifying even probably more important, given this forecast for rain?
Yeah, qualifying's super important. I mean, depending on what weather app you look at, the weather's good or bad tomorrow, but yeah, we just got to take it a day at a time, and hopefully we don't get rained out tomorrow, and hopefully we get some racing, but yeah, definitely qualifying important.
Awesome start to the day. Well done.
Thanks, Tony. Appreciate it.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Once you have checked in, no more laps, drivers. No more laps. Pull it up before the timing loop, please. Pull it up before the timing loop. Before the timing loop, please, Paul. No more
30
laps,
seconds
guys.
to the start of the race.
All marshals are in position. Drivers, you'll be going on numerical order. 1 through to 9.
Less than
Drivers
5.
watching your cars.
Car 1. Car 2. Car 3. Car 4. Car 5. Car 6. Car 7. Car 8. Car 9.
13.5, heat number 1 on track. Everyone looking to set time to beat.
Work together, guys, up the top corner.
Grant setting time out front. 18.633, hot lap first lap. 1 minute down, 4 minutes left on the clock. Plenty of time left in this one. All drivers looking to set the time to beat.
4 minutes left.
Minute 30 down, we've got Tim Forster now out front. Laying down hot lap of the heat of 17.935. As I say that, Tim Liu puts down new hot lap of the heat of 17.928. Currently sitting in P4. Two minutes down, we've got 3 minutes left on the clock, drivers. Tim Forster leading the way out there. He's got 2.3 seconds in hand over Grant. Nick
left.
Lewis now jumps up to the 2 spot with an 18.1. His PB lap of the heat. Paul Evans now putting down a heater lap. 17.578. New hot lap from Paul Evans. Pick up now with our leader, Tim Forster, laying down a 17.496 last time around, working his way over the timing loop. This time around a 17.854. He's out to a 2.7 second lead over the rest of the field. Down the back straight away goes your leader through chicane at the top of the hill.
2 minutes
Into the
left.
short chute around the teardrop is your leader. Nick Lewis in 2, Grant in 3. To the switchbacks we go once again with your leader on the solid blue. Tim Liu last time round at 17.445. New hot lap of the heat. Trying to close back in on this battle. 1 minute 40 left on the clock. Drivers 140 left to go. Leader works his way around for another lap. Another 17.877 second lap. He's out to 3.5 second gap over Grant. Nick Lewis in 3. One minute left on the clock, drivers. 1 minute left on the clock.
1 minute left.
Jack. Jack.
.45 seconds left.
Fine at 45 on the clock. Tim Forster still leading the way. He's out to almost a 5-second lead. Grant in 2. Nick Lewis in 3. Tim Liu now up to the 3 spot.
30 seconds left.
Final 15 seconds, drivers. Final 15 seconds.
Left. 10.
10-second timer ticking on
8,
down. Keep going until
7,
your call done, drivers.
6,
Keep going until your
5,
call done.
4, 3, 2, 1. Jamie O'Brien done. Nick Lewis done. Tim Forster done. Tim Liu done. Paul Evans done. Grant Soerano done.
Last car making her way across.
All
And
drivers
we
are
are
finished.
all done.
Torsten
Thank you,
done.
drivers.
The race is
Thank you,
completed.
marshals. Tim Forrester setting time to beat out there. 17 lap run, 5:08.7. Drivers making your way off the stand, radios to the boxes, and straight out of your designated marshalling position, please.
You doing, Dave? You doing your diff?
Hello, Matt. 13.5 qualifying. He's kicking off here, and we're here with Tim Forster. Nice solid run, topping out that group. But yeah, how'd it feel for you?
Car was really good this morning. It was a bit sketchy yesterday, but the new tyres on it this morning seemed to go real good. So hopefully it continues for the rest of the day.
With that class, you're only allowed 2 sets of tyres. What's your 3 sets? Sorry, 13.5. Yeah. What's your strategy with the use of them?
I'll use a couple of sets up in the qualifying, then save a set for the finals. I might scrub in the set for the finals, but yeah, we'll see as the day goes on and how they wear and what they do.
Good, man. Nice start. Yeah, wish you the best of luck in the next one.
No worries, thank you.
Closed.
Tom
Track is
Camilleri.
closed. Tom Camilleri. Bring it back. Drivers, you'll be going off
15
in
seconds to
numerical
the start of the
order.
race.
1 through to 9. Drivers watching your
Less than
cars
5.
going on your number, please.
Car 1. Car 2. Car 3. Car 4. Car 5. Car 6. Car 7. Car 8. Car 9.
All cars off and running. 13.5. Heat number 2 off and running. Paul Sims with an 18.039 to kick things off. Jackson with a 17.922.
Yep, we've got a tyre over there. So if you stay on the inside and come back down towards the teardrop, you'll be fine.
You reckon you'll be able to get that tyre?
Forcing up the straight while we've got a marshal getting the tyre. And it is there.
Minute down, we've got Paul Sims leading the way. Lee Harvey in 2, David Reston in 3. Alex Brown now jumping up to the 3 spot. So time to beat out there from Tim Forster last time around, a 17-lap run, 5:08.7. Everyone looking to try and beat that from this heat. Paul Sims out front at the moment, laying down a hot lap of the heat, 17.243 that time around. He's out to a 1.8 second lead over Lee Harvey in 2. Alex Brown in 3, Tom Camilleri in 4, Jackson in at the 5 spot.
Three minutes left.
Jumping on board now with Paul Sims leading the way. He's got 1.4 seconds lead over Lee Harvey. Caution after timing loop, caution after timing loop. Run wide into the next corner. Clear, clear. Thank you, Grant. So Paul Sims leading the way, 1.4 seconds in hand over the field. Lee in 2, Alex Brown in 3, Jackson in 4, Tom Camilleri in the 5 spot. Tom going for that roll there. So our leader working his way up to the top of the hill through the chicane. Down the short chute into the teardrop. Making his way to the line for another lap. 18.3 last time by, this time by a lot better, 17.6. Gap out to 2.19 seconds now over Lee Harvey in the 2 spot. Lee brings it back on in a little bit with a 17.650. Gap remains around the 2 second mark between first and second. 1 minute 45 left on the clock to continue to follow on board with your leader. Working his way through the switchbacks onto the back straightaway. 1 minute 30 left to go as Lee Harvey starting to lay down a bit of pressure with a 17.206 gap down to 1 second between first and second. This time around for Paul Sims to 17.8.
Scotty.
1 minute left on the clock, drivers. 1 left on the clock. Paul Sims, Lee Harvey laying down another 17.2 gap, closing down a 7/10 of a second now. Lee Harvey pushing hard towards the end of this heat as we pick up with Lee on the stream.
45 seconds left.
Final 40 seconds on the clock, drivers. 45 seconds left on the clock. Paul Sims, Lee Harvey, Alex Brown, Richard and David, your top 5. Lee Harvey now down to 4/10 of a second behind Paul Sims. Lee now into the lead. 1/10 of a second in between Lee Harvey and Paul Sims now. 20 seconds left on the clock as we continue to follow on board with Lee Harvey now leading the heat. Through the teardrop and across the line we go with your leader.
10, 9.
Into the switchbacks.
7,
around the left-hand side
6,
onto the back straightaway.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Keep going to your call done, please, drivers. Keep going to your call done.
Lee Harvey done. Richard Gronke done. Jackson Durbridge done. Alex Brown done. Sean Perry done. David Reston done. All
That
drivers
is
are finished.
all drivers
Tom
done.
Camilleri
Marshals,
done.
you want to
The
stay
race is
in
completed.
position until your marshalling duties are completed.
I've got to do tech. Did you do tech? We've got to go through tech for the batteries, right? Number 5 back here, guys.
Drivers from the previous heat making your way out to marshal in your designated position, please.
.5 qualifying continues. Round 1, Group 2, topped out by Lee Harvey. Congratulations. Yeah, tell us a bit about that run.
Yeah, made a big mistake yesterday in the last seeding heat, so it put me behind where I should have been. But yeah, the car feels good today, and hopefully we can keep improving.
Track conditions, yeah, give us your thoughts on the heat forecast for today.
It's going to get harder, I think, as the day goes on. At the moment, yeah, it's pretty good, but warming up quickly, so not sure what's going to be, but we'll just adjust as it comes.
Well, a nice way to start your day. Good luck in the next one.
Thanks very much.
Mr. Field. 30 seconds to the start of the race.
No more laps, guys. Bring it around before the timing loop.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Alrighty, drivers, you'll be
Less than
going
5.
off in numerical order 1 through to 10.
Car 1. Car 2. Car 3. Car 4. Car 5. Car 6. Car 7. Car 8. Car 9. Car 10.
All drivers off and running. So first lap 17.2 from John Dow. Jack Dewhurst also with a 17.3. So John Dow leading the way early in this heat. Jack Dewhurst into Stephen in the 3 spot.
4 minutes left.
Caution after timing loop. Wait for that one, please. You are to wait longer. Car 4, Jack Dewhurst, stop and go. Two minutes down, 3 minutes left on the clock. Drivers, we've got Jack out
3
front.
minutes left.
Slow lap on that one. Chris now up into the 1 spot. John Dow in 2. Scott Rawlings in 3. Mark Warner in 4.